Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. There has obviously been a lot of hype, a lot of excitement behind Grand Theft Auto 6 so far throughout all the reveals, all the trailers, and especially as of late with the new marketing with pre-orders and everything. However, while there has been some controversial things going on with the pre-orders, we unfortunately just got some not so great news across the board. We've had a lot of exciting stuff, a lot of very intriguing stuff with GTA 6. It feels like it was only a matter of time before we got some unfortunate news, and today there's a few things that have come out that are certainly red flags. They're certainly pretty concerning for the state of the game and what's going to be going on with it, especially around launch. So the first bit of unfortunate news here we have stems from this new post on Vice. GTA 6 pre-orders on PlayStation 5 are outselling Xbox at a 6-to-1 rate. That's good outright if you're a PlayStation fan, I guess, or if you're Sony. Clearly there's a lot of hype for it there, and it's being marketed through Sony a ton, so it kind of makes sense there. So that in and of itself is interesting. But the unfortunate news, retailers warn of console shortages. Obviously, with GTA 6 being a current gen only title, only on PlayStation 5, only on Xbox Series X and S at launch there are still a huge amount of people that don't have those consoles. They're still on PS4, they're still on Xbox One all this time later. And we just saw price increases for these consoles. We're seeing limited production on them as well because of shortages with chips and memory stuff and all sorts of things going on there. And it's compounding here at a pretty bad time, as we're going to see a huge influx of people probably upgrade to current gen to get ready for GTA 6. So going through this article here, a major retailer has warned that a major console shortage situation will impact the launch of GTA 6. This report comes as PS5 Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders are reportedly outselling Xbox Series X by 6-to-1. According to the report, many players trying to get a new PlayStation 5 or Xbox console for GTA 6 will be out of luck, as retailers will not have enough in stock. So I'd like to hope that a lot of this is not fear mongering to try and get people to buy them now, especially just after they got the price increases. But it is certainly something to consider when we look at the overall hype and excitement behind GTA 6. Yes, so many people will be going through and just buying a current gen console for this game to play it on day one. So they say currently GTA 6 pre-orders are outpacing console availability. It's only been 24 hours at least at the time that this article was written since the pre-orders went live, and the stats are already insane. According to a new report from IGN, GTA 6 PS5 pre-orders are going crazy against Xbox Series X, 6-to-1 ratio. However, the big concern is that pre-orders have been so high that they might outpace actual console availability in stores. In a new interview with The Game Business, one of the top sources for inside analytical data when it comes to gaming in general, a major retailer warned the publication of massive console shortages this holiday season. According to the unnamed source, a popular retail chain has not been able to secure enough PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles to meet the demand of GTA 6 pre-orders. The quote they actually give us says, "We've been informed that because of the ongoing issues around hardware component availability, we're not getting the units we want ahead of GTA 6. Demand will likely outstrip supply during the year-end period." If this is at all accurate, then it appears there won't be enough consoles available in stores to meet GTA 6's pre-order demand, which in general is a crazy situation because there was also just a report that in May we had record low console sales for PlayStation and Xbox, and now there's about to be a shortage of them because GTA 6 is going to be that huge. And Sony and Microsoft confirmed GTA 6 console shortages in the report going on around that. Interestingly enough, both Sony and Microsoft have recently confirmed that there will be console shortages in the back half of 2026. For example, in an interview with Xbox Chief Strategy Officer Matthew Ball, he backed up the claims that demand for consoles was going to exceed the supply they had. The full quote here, "I can tell you definitively that the demand for our console exceeds the supply. We're putting them in as many stores as possible. We're producing them as quickly as possible. There is a severe limitation to how quickly we can do that, but it's not a question of appetite. We need to do more, but there are constraints here." Sony also acknowledges the shortages in their annual PlayStation report. According to the Japanese publisher, hardware components have become so expensive that they're reaching a point where they could actually lose money per PS5 sold without another price increase. That would suck, given the fact that so many people are going to be trying to buy these consoles from now up until the point when GTA 6 releases and beyond. This means that even if Microsoft and Sony could make more consoles, they would likely lose a lot of money doing it without another price hike, which obviously is a loss for us as consumers. And they just increased a $150 price tag on it just the other day, which sucks as well for people trying to access these. And unfortunately, this is just the first bit of not so great news. And when it comes to news, when it comes to leaks, rumors, really everything going on with GTA 6, I am covering everything and anything you guys need to know. So if you want to stay up to date with everything, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys enjoy this video, despite the unfortunate news here, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's always seriously appreciated. Much love to everyone who does take the time to do so. This next bit of info is especially concerning here and really a bummer because we had heard maybe some good news on this front through a new rumor just the other day that we reported on. But now the Hollywood Reporter has come out and said that GTA 6 going digital only is a car crash for physical media, in which they give us some really concerning news. So they go through, they say, if Netflix killed physical media, Rockstar Games just ran over its carcass. We had all sorts of conversations about the physical version of GTA 6. This has been maybe the biggest talking point since the pre-orders were announced, and they revealed that if you go through and you buy a physical copy of GTA 6 on Xbox or PlayStation, you go into your local GameStop, you pick up a copy. When you open that case, there's not going to be a disc in there. It's going to be a download code that you go through and you type in on your Xbox or your PlayStation store page, and then it downloads the game. It's simply a digital voucher inside of a case. That has a lot of people very upset, and rightfully so. It causes a lot of issues. What if you wanted to return the game? Could you do that with a physical copy, an actual disc? Yes. Could you do that with a download? That complicates things. Now, there were some reports that Rockstar had responded to these concerns. They say the matter was settled until it wasn't. On Thursday, an email accidentally provided more false hope for the Grand Theft Auto 6 disc. The email, a response to a ticket filed to Rockstar support asking for a disc-based version of GTA 6, stated you'll be able to acquire a physical copy during the following months. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed the authenticity of the email as coming from Rockstar. So that was a real Rockstar support email that said there will be physical copies, but not at launch. We assume it was maybe December, January, February, sometime shortly after launch. The language is being misinterpreted by a hopeful internet, a source with knowledge of the plans told the Hollywood Reporter. At this point in time, there are no plans for GTA 6 discs to be printed. So zero actual physical copies. If you have a console with a disc drive, it will be completely untouched for Grand Theft Auto 6. And that's not just at launch. That is for the future. They don't plan on making an actual disc of GTA 6. Not at launch, not at the months after. The email's use of the phrase physical copy there refers to the same physical version that is the actual download code inside of a case announced on Wednesday, and it's the following month's language is a clunky reference to the months following Wednesday's announcement, the source said, and not the months following the November 19th release. So that is a very big bummer here, and one that is, I think, going to anger players even more when it comes to this general situation. Like, the physical copy controversy was already going pretty crazy outright. This now doubles down and makes the situation even worse. So definitely some bad news here if you are a fan of the physical hardware, which, like I said, a lot of people still are. It's cool to have the discs first and foremost. Like, I still got my GTA 5 Xbox 360 copy sitting behind me on one of these shelves. I have old, Black Ops games and MW2 and everything like that. Like, it's fun to have those, but also a lot of people play a game. Okay, I've beat it. I'm not interested in online. I'll go return it. That causes complications here. There's all sorts, like, no used copies. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be this whole thing and probably have a very large snowball effect on the larger industry as well. Like, what will other studios do now that Rockstar has set this precedent? It's going to be very interesting and kind of a little worrying to see unfold. That said, that's going to wrap things up for this video, though. If you guys enjoyed it, again, be sure to drop a like. It's always seriously appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to stay up to date with everything, the good, the bad, and all in between for GTA 6, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.